Hello my turtles, and welcome to a new video with Kitten Crafts. And today I wanted to show off these little Kitten Catfe dolls. I picked them up at the store a little bit ago. They're super cute. They're these little cat figures that come in a little coffee cup kind of thing. The cups have like a little stamper straw to them, and they're just super cute, and they come with a ton of accessories. They have little wigs that you can pop onto them. I think I got two different series here. Some of them have glittery wigs, some of them have just regular wigs. They have little rubber clothes that you can put onto them. They very much have that like reproduction Polly Pocket. I want to say that came out in like the 2000s. Not the cute teeny tiny ones, but the ones that had like rubbery clothes. The straw is like a little stamper thing. And then they also come with these little like beads which come on like a string, and then they have a little tea bag on them, and you put them into the water, and they're cute. But yeah, these are just super cute little figures. I like the base of them, and I like how different they are. Like some of them have really round faces, some of them have long faces, some of them have little chips out of the ears. I like them. I think that they're super cute. So the accessories that come with them, like this, you know, a lot of times I'm let down by a lot of newer toys, but these seem to be up there. So what I've decided, this one with the longer face and the little chips out of the ears. Let me zoom in on these so if you guys can see. They have little toe beans. I don't think that's gonna focus, but they have little toe beans too on. They're just so detailed, and I want to customize them. So I'm gonna customize this one. It's got the little notch in the ear that I like. So let's do a customized video. Now, instead of just painting right on the little figure, I decided to go through and sketch it out. That way I would know what I wanted to paint on it and how I wanted it to look. Now, I wanted to start this project by mapping out the little figure. Trying to get better about mapping out projects instead of just jumping right into them. I'm pretty notorious for doing that, but as we've seen, when I map things out, they do turn out much better. So planning and mapping out should be done more often. So all I'm doing is trying to do a rough sketch of this little figurine, so then I can map out where I want colors, how I want the eyes to look, and make sure it looks how I picture it, instead of just painting on it and then having to undo. And also going to copy to do the back of them as well. That'll be it for my little basic base. Pulled in a copy of my logo to try to match the markings. I figured this base would be super cute for my logo. My little fox in my logo doesn't actually have a name or anything. It's not like an OC. As I've stated in previous videos, the The little fox face was not the original logo. It just kind of was a placeholder. But apparently some people really like the little fox face, so it has stayed around. I had the idea of sculpting the little neck fluff and the little face fluff on it. I'm not quite sure how that's gonna turn out. When I used to do customizing my little ponies, I would use Sculpey and bake it in the oven, but I'm not sure how well these little figures are gonna stand up in the oven, so I don't want to risk that. And I haven't found any air dry clay really that I've been super satisfied with. I don't know if it's the humidity of my area or what, but we'll try. I did debate the colors here. I've changed the colors on my logo a couple times to make it like more Lisa Frank like, or I changed the colors a little bit when I made it kind of gory. But I did debate if I wanted to do it the more quote-unquote natural, I guess, colors. I know blue's not natural, but the purple or the black, and I decided to go with the black. Not so much of the Lisa Frank coloration. And I think that looks pretty good. I like the colors. We'll go ahead and get started. I got my fingernail polish remover and I am going to use it to try to remove the paint on the face of this. It's going to make it easier to prime. Also, the eyes are glittery, and glitter just doesn't paint over very well. And after a little bit of rubbing, I noticed it's not doing anything, and none of it is coming off. I don't know if it's my acetone, or if it's this paint, or this paint on this plastic, but that is not coming off. From there, I actually took it outside and did a light sanding to get everything off. Now, this green stuff was recommended to me by some other hobbyists who said that they use it when they do sculpting on like pop figures and stuff. It's supposed to be some kind of epoxy stuff that you mix. It's got a yellow part and a blue part, and you mix it together and then it turns green and you can mold it. It kind of has the texture of like really old gum, or almost like really old gum and that really terrible never dry clay that you get as a kid. But again, very, very hard, like not super soft, so like that clay, very hard like old bubble gum, and really hard to knead. Somehow like it squishes and everything super easy, but yet it doesn't, so it's like sculpting needs that terrible clay. It was difficult. I actually looked at the directions to make sure I was doing it right, because I was like, now something must be wrong here. This just doesn't feel right. It's terrible. And it took quite a while of rolling and kneading and twisting and mashing, and I already was put off by this. This was not an enjoyable experience. I don't know if what I got is old or if other hobbyists add something to it, but it hurt my hands. It went ahead after it dried and used a primer to just give it a base coat. I apologize for the footage. It's very hard to paint and hold the camera, so here it is, the end result, and it's got a tacky feel to it. Like you can still see these weird little underwear that they put on them, and it's very tacky, and I didn't care for it. So I was hoping by putting on my main paint, we wouldn't have that tacky feeling anymore. I really don't like painting. I know I tell y'all every single time, but I'm gonna continue to. I don't like painting. I don't like painting paper. I don't like painting figures. I just don't like painting. I don't like that you have to do tons and tons and tons of tiny layers, and wait for them to dry, and I hate it. And from there we have the final product. I am pretty pleased with it, although it was a nightmare because I had to paint it. Got the little back of the tail and the little tummy, little face flukes that I painted on instead of sculpting. But I don't know what's up with my lighting here, but it's very cute. I like it. I'm glad that I didn't ruin the Kitten Catfe doll. I have a few more that I'm wanting to try, so let me know if you think I should do another one. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and I will see you next time.